Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Nintendo Wiretap Weekend Edition for the evening of May 7th, 2017. Every weekend we take a look at the biggest stories in the world of Nintendo and wrap it up into a nice, neat little package so you don't have to. Let's see what happened this weekend. Coming in at number 1 today, map rotations in Splatoon 2 last 2 hours now instead of 4. One of the things that made Splatoon stand out when it first dropped in 2015 was its map rotations. Only 2 maps were playable at a time for each mode, ranked or unranked, for stretches of 4 hours before another 2 maps were swapped in. Well, the sequel will have even less time between map rotations as they'll follow a 2-hour rotation instead of a 4-hour rotation, cutting the time between map swaps in half. The game's producer justified the reasoning as he revealed the change to Edge magazine. We feel that part of the gameplay is actually selecting which weapons would be best for the combination of 2 maps. In Splatoon 2, the maps rotate every 2 hours, so it'll be much faster cycles compared to the previous game. If you're excited to try out these new rotations, you have very little time left as Splatoon 2 launches in the United States on July 21st. Coming in at number 2 today, Alexander Brandon is working on an unnamed project for Retro Studios. Alexander Brandon, composer, audio director, voice actor, and more, recently posted about his projects for 2017 on his Facebook page. One interesting tidbit was about a fan-favorite Nintendo game dev, Retro Studios. I'm currently working with Retro Studios here in Austin. As much as I'd like to say more, except the work is incredibly exciting and my team is awesome, I can't. Yes, Retro Studios. The lack of a title name drop coupled with the fact that Alexander is a Metroid fan, let's just say those fanboy and girl heartstrings are getting tugged hard. The chance of it being Metroid? It would be amazing to see Retro Studios return to the franchise, but given it's 2017 and the Nintendo Switch is building its library up, this could be honestly a couple different projects. For a bit of background, Alexander Brandon worked on music for the games like Vigilante 8, Deus Ex, Unreal Tournament, and more. What do you guys think? Is this a stretch? Do you think this is something that could be happening with the Metroid franchise? Let us know in the comments below. And finally this evening, Super Mario stamps arrive in Japan next month. Thanks to My Nintendo News and Twitter user Kitty Club, we now have a first look at Super Mario-themed postage stamps. Mario, Luigi, Peach, Toad, and Yoshi are featured in the set. The stamps are a mix of standard key art with some mail and themed pieces. Want to see Toad as a postman? We have Toad as a postman. Want to see an adorable Koopa Troopa delivering mail through the skies? You have that too. In addition, a new postmark has been made. Mail that's sent with any of the Super Mario stamps will also be inked with a postmark, featuring Mario mailing a letter. The stamps will be available starting June 28th and will sadly only be available in Japan in limited quantities via National Japan Post locations. What do you guys think about this one? Do you want to see Mario stamps in the US or Canada or wherever you're from? Let us know in the comments below. And that's going to wrap up another installment of the Nintendo Wiretap for the evening of May 7th, 2017. As always, you can find a link to the full written article down in the description below. And if you want to see even more amazing video content, you can take a look at the annotations on the screen right here and click to be transported to any one of our other videos. See you guys tomorrow for even more amazing Nintendo news. Bye!